Hi, baby. It's July 16th, 2021. It's morning time. It's 11:30 in the morning. I've already worked about 4 or 5 hours this morning. It's a Friday. I got up early and I've been working all morning. So happy Friday to me. Happy Friday to you. And happy Father's Day to me. It's Father's Day, July 16th, 2021. We are continuing our alphabet. I don't know what we're going to do when we're done with the alphabet. What will we talk about? There will be so many things to cover, I'm sure, but I don't have a plan. But there's 26 letters in our alphabet that begins with Z, and I'm trying to do two each day, and so that will leave us about 12 or 13 days to be exact, and so almost 2 weeks worth of our little Father's Day talks to cover the alphabet. And we may come back and visit these at some point. They're good topics to visit, but probably not spend as much focused time on each letter, let's say, right? Anyway, there are 26 letters in our alphabet, and the alphabet begins with Z. And yesterday, if you remember, J was the letter. Notice the little loop there. J, jaw, join, just thinking of you. And I said that J was actually related to the letter I. The letter I. Those two letters used to be the same letter actually when written. J and I. J and I. Now I is this. I. It sounds like I, although they're spelled differently. I'm looking at you. I. But it's a letter also. Letter I. I. See my I? Right here? I. They're the same, spelled differently. I is a very old letter. It's an original Egyptian hieroglyphics. It was actually drawn like an arm. And that's what it is, an I. And in fact, I'll show you another picture of how it's written in a small case. Okay, I, right here. And see the arm? I. It's an original Egyptian hieroglyph. I. And again, I eventually turned to J, and they had slightly different pronunciations, but they were written the same. I. And then the Greeks picked up the letter I, and actually they turned it into iota. Iota is a kind of a fancy word. People use it and they feel intelligent. But iota, it's a very minuscule thing. It's a very small amount, and that was the Greek word for the letter I, iota. But it's a very old letter, originally Egyptian. And I am thinking of you. I is how we reference ourselves. I, me. I am thinking of you. The next letter is the letter H. H is actually a voiceless letter. There's no, and that's how they describe it too, voiceless. It's not as old as the letter I. It's a newer letter. It's a letter that was developed by the Etruscans and by the Greeks. And but it demonstrates itself in speech with a voiceless word. It's almost like a breath. H. The letter H. And I can say hello. Hi. And I can say home. Hug. The letter H. And it can also describe a feeling. I'm happy. I'm happy to be your father, and I'm happy to have talked to you today about these letters and about our alphabet. Happy Father's Day, July 16th, 2021.